Welcome to Lamas Farm. For today's video, we will talk about the benefits of mulching your garden or raised beds. As we are an advocate of natural farming as much as possible, we want to use natural materials. The materials that we can use in organic farming or organic mulching are wood chips, straw, compost, grass clippings, and dry leaves. So with the help of our friend Google, we were able to check some blogs and even YouTube videos tackling all about mulching in an organic garden. So let's go and let's mix all together the different organic materials that we can use for mulching our garden. So this is our collected dry leaves. Actually, some of it are in bigger sizes. Would be great if you have a shredder machine, because it is ideal for the mulch to be in smaller sizes as it converts into nutrients or decompose faster. But we use what we have or what's available. Later on, we will buy that shredder machine for our farm for a larger scale of gardening. So what Kuya Weng is currently adding is actually a rice hulls used by our broilers as beddings. So it's a dry one mixed up with some dried chicken manure since it's the bed of our broilers. So we will mix it all together. So we also added wood chips earlier, but we were not able to film it. So there are actually 3 organic mulch that we combined together, which are dried leaves, wood chips, and rice hull. So we will mix it all together before we put it on top of our garden beds because there are a lot of weeds in our garden. So what is the reason why we mulch our garden? It's because mulch can make our garden low maintenance and improve soil health, as it retains moisture of the soil, as it prevents water evaporation from the garden soil. Mulch also suppresses the weeds that makes them unable to grow. So basically, it lessens the amount of work needed to maintain the garden. Mulching also regulates soil temperature, which is very beneficial for the roots of every plants that we grow, because it gives the roots a stable soil environment, which is very important for our roots to be healthy. I mean, the roots of the plants to be healthy. So mulch will also add nutrients to the soil, especially if we are using our organic mulch, because there are also inorganic mulch that people use or farmers use, such as plastic mulch, rocks, stone, and gravel, which are used in making their front yard landscape looks good. Look at our garden, guys. It doesn't look really good. I mean, it's totally ugly because of the weeds growing around. So we are going to put some mulch. There you go. So this is the mulch that we combined earlier. So another benefit of organic mulching is over time, those organic mulch will eventually decompose and surely will turn into nutrients for the soil, and it will benefit the garden long term. And aside from the soil health, mulching also enhances the looks of our garden. As you can see, our garden doesn't look good when there are a lot of weeds. So when we put mulch on top, it makes our garden look aesthetic, as it makes our garden looks neat, tidy, and well maintained. So there you go. So we're covering those weeds. Actually, guys, although weeds are unwanted in most of the gardens, but if we will study science all about symbiosis, we will know that somehow weeds are beneficial to our ecosystem. So since weeds actually have a benefit for our garden, we will just keep them, but we will allow them to grow in an area, in an appropriate area for them, not in our raised beds, because our plants need more nutrients for them to grow fruits. So we will no longer pluck out those weeds. We'll just cover them directly by the mulch, because it will turn into a nutrients like nitrogen. Weeds are really rich in nitrogen. So when we cover it with mulch, it will just decompose by itself. In carbon farming, guys, the number one principle is to really cover the soil. So from now on, we will not allow our soil to be naked. So we will always cover it with mulch. So we realized that we really have to collect these dry leaves and other materials such as sawdust, wood chips, and other organic materials that we can use as mulch, because it is really important for the health of our soil. So whenever we take away something from the soil, we have to make sure to put something back, and mulching is one of the ways to give back to our soil. So this is our extension, the other land that we own, guys. And we will start our carbon farming series here. So make sure to subscribe now, because later on we will launch our carbon farming series, and we're so excited because we will film it from the scratch or from the start. We actually uploaded already a video about carbon farming, but it was an introduction only. So later on, the next video about carbon farming will be the planning, and we're so excited to share to you guys the planning that we are going to do. So that's all for today's video, guys, and I'll be sharing some beautiful clips that I was able to film earlier while going to our extension, and I hope you'll like it too. Super nice. Oh, wow, the clouds, it's just super nice. Oh, super nice. Beautiful.